Have you ever wondered if Abraham, the father of faith, was actually a Jew? Now, you might be thinking, isn't that a no-brainer? Abraham's story is all over the Old Testament, and the Jews are God's chosen people. But hold on a second. What if there's more to the story than meets the eye? What if the answer isn't as clear-cut as we think? The truth is, many people, even some respected theologians, believe Abraham was indeed a Jew. But is there any evidence to support this claim? And more importantly, how does it impact our understanding of the Bible and our own faith journey? Today, we're diving deep into this topic. Forget everything you thought you knew about Abraham and Judaism. We'll unravel the layers of history, untangle misconceptions, and reveal surprising truths. You might be surprised to discover that the answer to this question impacts our understanding of the Bible, our own faith journey, and even our sense of belonging. So, are you ready to challenge your assumptions, uncover hidden truths, and maybe even rewrite what you thought you knew about Abraham and his legacy? Let's dive into the heart of the matter. Who were the Hebrews? The term doesn't magically appear with Abraham. It actually stretches back generations, to a man named Eber. The Bible, in Genesis chapter 10 verse 21, tells us Eber was the ancestor of all the Semites. But Eber's name held another interesting meaning. The region beyond, or the other side, as Joshua chapter 24 verse 2 beautifully captures. Then Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem, and called for the elders of Israel and for their heads and their judges and their officers, and they presented themselves before God. Joshua said to all the people, "Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, from ancient times your fathers lived beyond the river, namely, Terah, the father of Abraham and the father of Nahor, and they served other gods." In other words, anyone descended from Eber, including Abraham, was a Hebrew. This category wasn't specific to one ethnicity or religion. It encompassed Abraham, his son Isaac, and his grandson Jacob, as we see in Genesis chapter 14 verse 13. A man who had escaped came and reported this to Abram the Hebrew. Now Abram was living near the great trees of Mamre the Amorite, a brother of Eshcol and Aner, all of whom were allied with Abram. Here, the king of Sodom recognizes Abram as a Hebrew, but the label extended beyond these central figures. Ishmael, Abraham's son through Hagar, was also a Hebrew, as were his descendants, the Moabites and Ammonites. Even Esau, Isaac's other son, and his descendants, the Edomites, fell under this group. This broader understanding of Hebrew is crucial as we delve deeper into the question of Abraham and Judaism. While Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were indeed considered Hebrews, the term Jew wasn't in play during their lifetimes. It emerged much later, carrying a distinct historical and cultural significance. The word Jew finds its roots in Hebrew, translating to Yehudim, which means of Judah, or from the line of Judah. This distinction is crucial, as Judah was one of Jacob's 12 sons, and his descendants formed the tribe of Judah. But the term Jew only appears centuries later, after a pivotal turning point in Israelite history, the division of the kingdom. Around 931 BC, the United Kingdom of Israel fractured into two distinct entities. The northern kingdom, comprising 10 tribes, became known as Israel, while the southern kingdom, containing the tribes of Judah and Benjamin, was called Judah. The Bible itself refers to these divisions as the house of Israel and the house of Judah, as seen in Jeremiah chapter 31 verses 31 to 32. "The days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel and with the people of Judah. It will not be like the covenant I made with their ancestors when I took them by the hand to lead them out of Egypt, because they broke my covenant, though I was a husband to them, declares the Lord." The first documented use of the term Jew appears in 2 Kings chapter 16 verse 6, specifically mentioning the people of Judah being driven out, highlighting a distinct identity separate from the northern Israelites. At that time, Rezin king of Aram recovered Elath for Aram by driving out the people of Judah. Edomites then moved into Elath and have lived there to this day. Understanding this historical context is crucial, as it clarifies that the term Jew emerged much later than Abraham's time and was specific to the descendants of Judah, not a general term for all Hebrews. But here's where things get even more intriguing. Remember the two kingdoms, Judah and Israel? Interestingly, the tribe of Benjamin, though not directly related to Judah, became part of the house of Judah. Why? The answer lies in a story of family loyalty and sacrifice. beautifully woven into the Bible. Remember Judah's brother Joseph, sold into slavery and later rose to power in Egypt? When famine struck, Jacob sent his sons to buy grain, unaware Joseph was their long-lost brother. However, Joseph recognized them and held Benjamin, the youngest, hostage, demanding one brother return in his place. Judah, driven by love and responsibility, stepped forward, offering himself as a slave in Benjamin's stead. This act of selfless devotion moved Joseph, leading to reconciliation and reunion. Genesis chapter 44 verses 32 to 34. Your servant guaranteed the boy's safety to my father. I said, if I do not bring him back to you, I will bear the blame before you, my father, all my life. Now then, please let your servant remain here as my lord's slave in place of the boy, and let the boy return with his brothers. How can I go back to my father if the boy is not with me? No, do not let me see the misery that would come on my father. This pivotal moment, according to many scholars, solidified Benjamin's inclusion in the house of Judah. His fate became intertwined with Judah's through this powerful display of brotherhood. Now, fast forward to the New Testament. Remember the Apostle Paul, a central figure in spreading Christianity? Interestingly, he identified himself as a Jew, Galatians chapter 2 verse 15. This seemingly straightforward statement holds deeper meaning. Though belonging to the tribe of Benjamin, Paul traced his lineage back to Judah through Benjamin's integration into the house of Judah. Understanding this intricate historical tapestry is crucial. It shows us that labels sometimes evolved and shifted meanings based on historical circumstances and acts of profound significance. While Abraham wouldn't have carried the specific Jew label during his lifetime, the foundation for this later identification was laid within his descendants and their choices. Our exploration has traversed historical landscapes, but the journey isn't complete. Now, we delve into the realm of promises, specifically the transformative shift brought about by the New Covenant. Remember, the house of Judah and Jew became associated through historical events. But did this connection extend to Abraham, who lived centuries before this division? The answer lies in understanding the revolutionary shift ushered in by the New Covenant, prophesied in Jeremiah chapter 31 verses 31 to 34. The days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel and with the people of Judah. It will not be like the covenant I made with their ancestors when I took them by the hand to lead them out of Egypt, because they broke my covenant, though I was a husband to them, declares the Lord. This is the covenant I will make with the people of Israel after that time, declares the Lord. I will put my law in their minds and write it on their hearts. I will be their God, and they will be my people. No longer will they teach their neighbor, or say to one another, know the Lord, because they will all know me, from the least of them to the greatest, declares the Lord. For I will forgive their wickedness and will remember their sins no more. This new covenant promised something profound. It wasn't merely about physical lineage or belonging to a specific tribe. It went deeper, focusing on an internal transformation, writing God's law on hearts, not just stone tablets. It emphasized forgiveness, replacing external obligations with a genuine relationship built on love and trust. This transformative nature of the new covenant is further echoed in Hebrews chapter 8 verses 8 to 12, which refers to a new and better covenant, with a promise to write God's laws on individual hearts. So, where does Abraham fit into this picture? Remember, he belonged to the broader category of Hebrews, not the specific lineage of Jew that emerged later. However, the new covenant's message of internal transformation and forgiveness holds immense significance for him and everyone else, regardless of their ancestry or tribal affiliation. This understanding opens doors to deeper questions. Did the new covenant fulfill the promises made to Abraham? How did Jesus, himself of Jewish descent, connect to this transformative covenant? Jesus, the central figure of the new covenant, held a unique lineage. He descended from the tribe of Judah, making him a true Jew and a real Israel in the fullest sense. This connection wasn't just about bloodlines, but about fulfilling the promises made to Abraham. By accepting Jesus and embracing his teachings, anyone, regardless of their ancestry, can access the blessings of the new covenant. This transformative experience, as mentioned in Ezekiel chapter 36 verses 24 to 27, goes beyond external labels and focuses on a deeper change. For I will take you out of the nations. I will gather you from all the countries and bring you back into your own land. I will sprinkle clean water on you, and you will be clean. I will cleanse you from all your impurities and from all your idols. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit in you and move you to follow my decrees and be careful to keep my law. This promise of a new heart and spirit transcends tribal boundaries. It's open to all who seek a genuine relationship with God, built on love, forgiveness, and transformation. So, while Abraham wasn't classified as a Jew in the historical sense, the New Covenant opened a path for anyone, including those of Jewish descent like Jesus, to inherit the blessings promised to Abraham. Throughout this thought-provoking journey, remember that labels and lineages don't define us. While understanding history is valuable, the true message lies in the unity we share as believers, regardless of our earthly origins. This reminds us that through Jesus, we are all part of one flock, one family, under one shepherd. The blessings of the New Covenant, the promise of forgiveness and transformation, are not reserved for a select few based on ancestry. They are freely available to all who embrace Christ with open hearts. While Abraham wasn't technically a Jew as the term emerged later, the deeper message lies in the transformative power of the New Covenant. It's about our shared inheritance as one flock under one shepherd, transcending earthly labels and lineage. Let us know, what does the concept of one flock, one shepherd mean to you in your faith journey? With that said, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more thought-provoking content on faith, history, and culture. Remember, sharing is caring, so spread the word and let's continue this journey together.